Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back. And I just wanted to go ahead and give my review on Young. I always get the title of this name incorrect. Young, Famous, and African. So this is season two. This is episode one. Listen, yeah, can I say something? Can I say something? My hair look a mess. Okay, my hair look a mess. I'm probably gonna get a haircut tomorrow, or I may just wait. I don't know. I may go get a haircut tomorrow because my head does look a mess. So I'm the last one that should be talking about how anybody head look, but I feel like my head look a little bit better than some of the people on this show. This is the second season, and we all know that, girl. You know, the first season we got to give the girls and boys a pass because the girls and boys have to step their fashion game up. Girl, I don't want to talk about nobody's head, but I'm trying to figure out why are the girls on this show using their lace as a baby bang? You know how y'all love y'all a baby bang. I hate baby bangs. But girl, that's the popular thing now. Everybody got a baby bang. Y'all grown with y'all 40 and 50 with a baby bang. Yeah, I hate baby bangs. But anyways, girl, when I tell you Zari, Lace, stop right here. I said Zari, the boss lady. Girl, you supposed to cut that. And then I think you're supposed to get makeup or whatever. I don't know nothing about no hair. But you're supposed to get some makeup or something to blend the lace. Right? But Zari had her lace stopping right here. So I said, oh, so that's her baby bang. Yeah. And then on another one, the lace was right here, and then she had like a little baby bang right here. I, I don't like the baby bangs. I don't like the baby bangs. I don't like the baby lace. Yeah, I prefer the baby bangs over the baby lace. I do. I do. I do. I'm gonna let it go. I'm just mad because y'all walking around here talking about y'all so rich. It's one thing, all BS aside. It's one thing for the average boy or girl, whoever like a little lace. For us, sometimes we gotta get our stuff together, right? But y'all are the boys and girls that are on TV acting like y'all so rich. So if y'all so rich, I do expect y'all to look a certain way because you have the funds. You have the funds to put into how you appear, right? The other girls and boys, we got to get it how we live. You know what I'm saying? But y'all supposed to be young, famous, and African, and living in Dubai, and got all this money, and wear designer. Anyway, so Diamond wants to throw a party. I don't know why they called it a party. Girl, that was nothing but a kickback. Girl, everybody came like they was going to different events. Girl, Connie, y'all know Connie is my girl. When I tell you the girls, baby, when I tell the girls stay in Clorox, girl, when I tell you the girls bathe in Clorox, to me, Connie, last year I was like, girl, are they Cloroxing? Girl, I thought I turned this. Girl, I'm about to get mad. Why is this thing still going off? I done turn. Anyways, last year, um, I asked y'all. I was like, girl, are the girls Cloroxing? AKA bleaching up there because it's not giving like that's not giving that like that's their real skin. Like that's not the skin that they were born in. Okay, because you could just tell that something was going on, and then y'all told me that like Connie, I don't think Connie makes it a secret. I don't think any of the girls. I don't know about Nadia. I don't know about Zori, the boss lady. I know Connie don't make it a secret. But Connie doesn't look as bad this season. Like, if I looked at her for the first time, I would think that that was just her natural skin tone. Um, but last year, girl. Anyways, girl, everybody showed up to that party looking like they were going to different events, girl, or coming from different events. You had, I'm getting ahead of myself. You had Diamond with a blue jean outfit on. That blue jean jacket was so sickening. I think it was Fendi. That blue jean, you know, I'm like a blue jean fanatic. That blue jean jacket was so sickening to me. Anyways, I'm getting ahead of myself. So Diamond wants to have a party. Connie lives in Dubai now. So basically, from what it sounds like to me, they only fool with each other when it's time to shoot the show. They're really not friends like in real life. Maybe they are. Sometimes, let me just say this, sometimes friends get busy and you just don't see each other. Right? Everybody starts to grow up, have families, get married, get into relationships, you know, busy at work, trying to get promotions, all the good stuff, right? And sometimes you just don't see each other. But it really sounds like to me like, girl, they only see each other because of the show. But Connie lives in Dubai now. Naked says that he is basically, girl, breaking Kaylee's back now. Girl. I said, okay, girl. Zari basically meets up with Swanky. Swanky's late. She says that Swanky always has to be the last to arrive because he wants to make an appearance, which I think could be so annoying. Like, girl, just get here. I'm not, girl, girl, you'll fool around and come to the store and they'll say, girl, Rodney done left. I'm at the house in the bed. Um, anyway, Zari has not seen Andale. Girl, let's just talk, because I don't feel like going by these notes. I'm just going to look down just to... Okay, so Andale and Zari. Diamond feels some type of way that Zari and Andale were kind of talking. Okay, so I look at it from through two different lenses. One lens is I could see how anybody could be frustrated that a friend is now talking to their baby mama or baby daddy. I could see it because y'all were hanging out. Now, were y'all best friends? Were y'all friends because of this show? I don't know. But nonetheless, y'all were hanging out. You know, kind of how like Portia did? Let me shut up. So y'all were hanging out. So regardless of if you were really friends in real life or if you were only friends due to contractual obligations, like you were still hanging out. So I could see how somebody could feel a type of way like, damn nigga, like we hanging out, you trying to like talk to my baby mama? Like, what the hell? But then on the other hand, I also feel like Diamond is the type of person that believes that his baby mama should be off limits to everybody. Like, I don't know if I believe that Diamond, like, I feel like any guy that talked to Zori, he would have an issue with. But then another part of me feels like Diamond probably really feels that way because it's someone who he was running, you know, running the same circles with. I can see how that could be an issue. I'm not even gonna sit here and lie. Or how it could become an issue. But basically, Zari and Andale, they haven't seen each other since the last time they saw each other. So I'm assuming since the show ended. I think Zari's in a relationship now too. So Annie, is you okay? Annie, is you okay? Is you okay, Annie? Annie, is you okay? Girl. Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? Can you tell us? Are you okay? Are you turning the window? Girl, Annie, are you okay? Girl, Annie is still up there fooling with that man. What's his name? Babu? Girl, two Babu? Girl. Community dick? Because, girl, for what they say, girl, they say that man got a whole nother baby. Now, what it sounds like is, girl, Annie, are you okay? Girl, Annie, are you okay? Is basically saying that, for what it sounds like to me, she's trying to say it's a lie. She said he had 5 kids before they got married and 2 while they were married. Out of those 5 kids, Annie, are you okay? How many did he have with? How many did he have on you while y'all were together? I didn't ask you when you were married. I want to know the day that you said that we are boyfriend and girlfriend. Did he have any kids after that? Because I think what Annie are you okay? Annie are you okay is trying to do. I think she's trying to play with words. And I'm the last girl to try to play that game with. Because I hear exactly what you're trying to say, Annie. You're trying to make it seem as though ever since we got married, he hasn't had any kids. But I want to know about the length of time y'all have been together. Did he have any kids while y'all were boyfriend and girlfriend? I can't remember the full story from last season. Because I think they said that he did have a baby on her, right? I can't remember. But I did see something on Twitter like some months ago that he allegedly had another baby. And I think that's going to come up later in the season. But Annie said that she got a good man. He's a good man and he's a good father. But y'all also told me last year that, girl, he pretty much... Girl, I think he's been with Annie since Annie was young. I think Annie was like very, very young when she got with Two Baba, two baby daddies. I don't know that man's name. Um, so I think he probably has, you know how the older guys do when they get with these young women. Oh, Annie and Connie are best friends now. I said, girl, how the hell did that happen so fast? Connie and Annie are best friends. She says that Annie is Connie's soft spot. That's what Connie said. Y'all know I go up for Connie. Y'all go up for Connie, old bleaching ass. What's I go up for Connie? What's I love Connie? Y'all love me some Connie. I don't know what none of y'all say. I love Connie because Connie sounds like someone who could narrate a story. Like that's what she is to me. She's a narrator for the show. She just like I just love the way that she speaks. It's very like I don't know. I just love the way I just love what she's like explaining when she's just talking. Period. Anyways, Annie and Swanky are not friends. Now, last year, Annie and Swanky were BFFs. Girl, even Zari said, not the Annie you were defending, not the Annie you were pulling bullets out for. Okay? Because, yeah, they were close. They were very, very close. Now, all of a sudden, they're not cool. And nobody knows why. Swanky, I guess, is going to let us know later in the season. Annie says that she thinks that it may be because, I guess, of the scandals or the scandal that surrounded her name, that she feels as though Swanky may have thought that basically he doesn't want he doesn't want to be affiliated with that mess. I don't know if I believe that. I don't think that's necessary. Like, I don't know how that would bring down his business. Like Frankie, Swanky is a stylist, right? Like, I don't think anybody cares that your friend, husband, possibly had a baby on her. Like, I don't think that would affect his business. Now, I could see if your best friend husband had an inappropriate relationship with a 15, 14-year-old girl and the girl got pregnant. Now I could see how he could be like, oh girl, girl, sister, I love you, but girl, that husband of yours ain't about to bring what I done work down. So, sister, I have to talk to you when I talk to you. I can talk to you on, I can call and check on you every other couple of months, but other than that, girl, until you leave that man, I ain't got nothing to do with that girl. I can see if it was something like that. But if he cheated, people really don't care about people cheating like that. I hate to say it. We get worked up, but then we kind of forget about it in a couple of days. So it's like even if two bye bye, two da da got someone pregnant, if it was a grown ass woman, like nobody's gonna care. I don't think that that would affect Swanky's business. So I don't know where Annie got that, affect him as far as like he doesn't want to be associated with Annie. So I don't know why Annie said that she think that may be that could be a problem. Anyway, so Nadia got a new man. Girl, sound like everybody. You want to say, baby, everybody on this show ain't nothing but trifling. Girl, Trollops got that Delilah spirit. Girl, you got Underlay over here with his fine. So Underlay is so fine. Girl, why does this kept? Girl, let me shut up. Underlay over here messing with his homeboy. Girl, my baby mama. Then you got Nadia, who sound like she on some. She was a friend of mine. Girl, she sound like she. Girl, don't let Nadia in your house. Nadia, I don't know what's going on with you and Bobanga. What's her name? I don't know these people's names. Not Bobanga. What's her name? Bonog. Is that her? Is that how you say it? Bonang? Bonog? We're going to call her Miss Bo until I learn how to pronounce her name. Y'all know I have a hard time with people's names. But, what was I saying? Nadia. Nadia got a new man. Now, Nadia's new man is also her old best friend's ex-boyfriend. You heard what I just said. Nadia's man is her old best friend's ex-boyfriend. But she says that that's not, she said that her and the best friend stopped being friends before she even started talking to the guy. Oh no, girl. Nadia, I don't know. I don't like to call people hoes. So I'm gonna say I'm gonna call you a Jezebel. Girl, I'm gonna call you Portia. If y'all don't know who Portia is, Portia Williams, from Real Housewives of Atlanta. Girl, you got the Portia spirit. Girl, don't trust Nadia around your man. I don't know Nadia. Girl, I don't know. Nadia, it sounds like you and Underlay are sisters and brothers, because y'all sound like y'all be up to no good, quiet as it's kept. Oh, so they get to the party. Again, it wasn't a party. That was a kickback. Girl, that was not a party. They rented somebody's house. That was not Diamond's house. Girl, they rented somebody's house. Girl, and girl threw a little kickback. So Kaylee, which is Naked's girlfriend, she asked Diamond, was Underlay coming? Girl, I don't know why he got so worked up. He was like, why are you asking me? Why are you asking me that question? Diamond, why would Kaylee not ask you, the host of the party, the person who's throwing the party, if somebody is coming to your party? I think that's a legitimate question to ask someone. You're the host. This is your party. This is supposed to be your house, or I guess the space that you're renting. Yes, I'm asking you, girl, who's coming to the party, and I'm also asking you, is Underlay coming? Because I know he was fucking your baby mama last time y'all met. That's what I want to know. Okay, now I don't know if they was having sex or not. Anyways, he says ask Zari. Girl, Diamond is pissed about Underlay and Zari talking. So anyways, I ain't gonna lie. They went to sit down at the table to have dinner. And when I say, I don't know why I thought it was so funny. Annie didn't want to sit on the side with Zari. Zari was sitting on one side of the table by herself. Diamond was at the head of the table, and then it was Kaylee, Nadia, Connie, and then Annie, are you okay? When say Annie, are you okay? Pull that chair around, and all you could hear was the chair just scraping on the ground. I don't know why I thought that was so. I don't know why I thought that was so funny. And then, girl, you can hear the chair scraping on the ground. And Nadia was like, why don't you just, Nadia being messy, why don't you just sit on the side with Zari? Girl. And then all you saw was Zara just sitting there cutting her chicken. I was cracking up in this goddamn house. God, they are so funny. I be finding the silliest stuff. I find like the simplest stuff funny. Anyways, girl. So Swanky arrives next, and Swanky pulled the I don't care who know. Swanky literally went around the room and spoke to everybody individually, gave everybody a hug, and girl stopped right at Annie, and then did a 180 and went to the other side of the table. So you know he was there really just to kick up some mess and start some mess, chaos, and confusion. Because when you don't want people to know or ask questions, you just come in and say, hey, how y'all doing? But this is their first time really seeing each other, right? But I also understand Swanky too. Like, girl, if I don't fool with you and you don't fool with me, girl, I'm not going to be fake. I'm not going to be fake. It is what it is. Like, I understand what he was saying. I probably just would have walked in and said, hey, everybody, and just sit down. I really want to know why they're not friends. Because it looked like Swanky was doing a lot. It did. It really, like, I feel like, and I'm not saying that Swanky should be the one to, kind of, wave his white flag. Because Annie could have really did something damaging to Swanky, and he just doesn't want to forgive her. So I guess we have to really wait and see what exactly happened, because based off this episode, I would say Swanky was kind of like, Swanky, you doing like a little too much, girl. Like, girl, you was on a lot. He was on a lot. Anyways, both now listen, I didn't know until the second time I watched the episode. A new girl comes, Miss Bojangle, Miss Bo, Bonag, basically Nadia's ex-best friend. So Swanky invited her. I did not realize until the second time that, girl, I'm sitting there watching and I'm like, hold up. Isn't that the name that they said earlier? And then when I heard, I think it was Connie or somebody say that you can't invite your friend's ex friend, to a party. And I was like, oh, that's her. So basically Swanky has now invited Nadia's ex best friend to the party. And that, Nadia is now also talking to her ex-best friend's boyfriend. Well, ex-boyfriend. Okay, this is a mess. I said, oh, girl. So she came to the party. Connie says that she really isn't friends with her like that. She was being cordial. She was being nice. She says Connie says something about, if I can't figure out who you are, I create distance. Basically, like, not knowing how people really are and how they move, it makes me uncomfortable. Come on. And then another new girl, Fanta, I think that's her name, she arrived. Andale leaves. Annie, are you okay? She leaves because she went outside, and then when she came back, girl, because that's how I knew that was a rental. Like, that was an Airbnb. Because they were all squeezed into, like, girl, it was like these two love seats. Girl, they had 7 people on this side, 7 people on this side. When I tell you all they big asses were just squished, like, I'm like, and I was thinking the whole time, like, why are they just sitting on these couches? Like, girl, go somewhere. It clearly is not enough space. But Annie walked outside, and when she came back in, Swanky was sitting in her spot, and she was like, "Swanky, you're sitting in my spot." When I say Swanky paid her dust, so Diamond got up and was basically like, "You could just sit here." But anyways, Annie ends up leaving. She says she's over it. Andale, he ends up leaving. I'm not gonna lie. When I say I holler, girl, Diamond was pissed. So Diamond was basically like, "You're my role model." He was like, "I like your suit, girl." I think Diamond was trying to throw shade at Underlay. I think that he was basically trying to say, like, you're grimy. Like, you're my role model, right? Like, I look up to you. Like, I feel, but, like, I'm thinking that's like a jab, though. Like, nigga, you grimy, right? And then he says, you're my brother. You're my family. You're my G. And he was like, when you sound like your suit. I was at a point that had me hollering after Underlay got pissed off and left. And girl, when what's the name? When Diamond said I like your suit, they show Underlay walking out of the house, girl taking his blaze off. I think that was an Alexander McQueen suit too. Quiet as it's kept. But I thought it was so funny when he was walking out taking his blazer off. Um, and then Swanky basically tells the group that no, I'm sorry. I think he said in his confessional that I built this man from the ground up. So if anyone tries to shake the foundation, or things that concern my well-being, then basically you on his shit list. So yeah, he says he not gonna talk about Annie right now, but eventually he'll tell the story. It was a cute little episode. All right, I'm about to go to sleep. I barely made it through this review. I'm tired. And I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Bye, y'all.